In 1787, after the United States government was formed, a woman asked Benjamin Franklin an important question. She said, "What kind of government have you given us?" Benjamin Franklin replied, "A republic, if you can keep it." Almost 250 years later, as we approach America's 250th birthday in 2026, that same question stands and still matters. Can we keep our republic? The story of America is not perfect, but it definitely is powerful. This country was built on many bold ideas. One specifically was that people are born with rights, and the government's job is to protect those rights, not to control them. The founders of the states believed in freedom, limited government, personal responsibility, and equal opportunity. They believed people should be free to speak, work, worship, and live without the fear of unfair power. These ideas created a nation where people could build businesses, follow their dreams, and shape their own futures through hard work. But from the very beginning, America struggled to live up to its own words. Slavery existed, women had no voice, many people were denied basic rights, and still, the founders left us with something very important, a system that could change and improve over time. Because of that system, slavery was ended, women gained the right to vote, civil rights were expanded, and equality became stronger. America did not fix these problems overnight, but they did keep moving forward. During the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln reminded Americans what the country was built on. He said the nation was conceived in liberty, dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. But Lincoln also warned that America could destroy itself if its people stopped believing in those ideas. Today, my generation faces that same challenge. We live in a time of political division, social media conflict, misinformation, and anger instead of understanding. Sometimes it feels like people no longer listen to one another. But our rights and freedoms only survive if we care enough to protect them. So, how do we keep a republic alive? First, we must look back on history and know it. If we forget where we came from, we won't know where we are going. Second, we must respect the Constitution. It protects our freedom of speech, religion, and choice. These rights are not guaranteed forever unless we defend them. Third, we must participate. You can do this by voting, speaking up respectfully, learn the issues, and stand up for the truth. A free country only works when people take responsibility. We also can keep our republic through free enterprise, as stated in the Northwood Idea. America became strong because people were able to start businesses, invent new ideas, and work towards a better life. Opportunity, not government control, drove progress. Hard work, creativity, and freedom built this nation, and those same values will decide its future. My generation has more power than we realize. We shape what we share, what we believe, how we treat others, and what kind of country we will leave behind. We can give into anger and division, or we can choose responsibility and unity. We can tear down our institutions, or we can work to improve them. We can stay silent, or we can stand up for freedom. In 2026, America will turn 250 years old. That is more than just a birthday. It's a reminder that this nation was built on people who sacrificed for liberty, by soldiers, workers, reformers, and dreamers, by generations who believed America was worth fighting for. Now that responsibility belongs to us. So when asked, our republic, can we keep it? My answer is this: yes, we can. If we stay informed, if we stay involved, if we defend freedom, if we treat one another with respect, and if we never forget that liberty is not automatic. It is earned and protected by every generation. The future of America is not written by politicians alone. It is written by students, by workers, by citizens, and by us. And the story is still being told.